All right, welcome to this first video, and we're going to be very quick in understanding what is SEO and why do you need it, okay? And if you've done any of my courses before, you know that when it comes to these technical things, I take a very different approach. I'm going to literally teach you SEO as if I were to explain it to a little kid, okay? So we're not really going to look at definitions and all. I'm simply going to take you to Google because that's what matters, and I'm going to make you understand through a practical example what exactly is SEO and why do you need it. So let's go to Google and let's just try to see how SEO works. First of all, okay, when we talk about search engine optimization, we are mainly only going to be concentrating on Google. Google is where the traffic is. That's what we want. When was the last time you went to a search engine and used it, which was not Google? Right? So I know Bing is there and these other search engines are there, but we are mainly going to be looking at Google because that's where majority of the people are. Okay. So just going to give you an example of SEO and why it's important. So let's say, and this first example I'm kind of giving from my own industry because in one of my businesses, I teach people how to create online courses and become online coaches. And in that industry, one of the very popular terms that people search for is edupreneur. Okay, so a lot of people come on Google and type, what is the meaning of edupreneur? Okay, and I know a lot of people type because we will be later on in this course, I'll be showing you how to use some tools by which you can actually see that yes, that tool will tell you that these number of people are actually typing this, and you can kind of write your articles or your content according to that. Okay, but let me just give you an example of why SEO is important. So let's say someone types this, and you can see we get some results here. That's what Google gives, and the first result is from Forbes.com, very popular website. One of my competitors in this niche is this website called learningrevolution.net, very strong website. So you can see they're ranking second, and I'm currently ranking third for this. Okay, so obviously our first task is to understand things by which we can. Obviously, we are aiming to come first here. I'm just giving you an example, but let's say that. Okay, even at third, let's say someone types, someone decides to come and click on my website. Okay, so basically what I've done is this: I've just written an article like this. Okay, it's a long article, and they read this article and they completely understand the meaning of edupreneur, and maybe they just decide to check. Okay, let's see what this guy's website is about. So maybe they click, they go to my homepage, and then they just scroll down, and maybe they decide to check out my course. Okay, so one of my courses which I sell on this website is called Online Course Launchpad. So you can see here, so let's say they start going through this course and maybe they like the article so much and they then like this page so much, they ultimately went to this buy now button and they purchased this course. Now what happened? Somebody, let's go back. So remember, somebody just came to Google. I didn't invite them. They were looking for the meaning of edupreneur. Because my site was ranking on top, okay, or at least in the first three, they clicked, they liked my article, and then they purchased my course. So I was able to generate a sale without the need of spending anything. This just happened on its own, right? So this is the advantage of doing SEO, that we're trying to get our websites on top as much as possible for the queries that people are typing in on Google. Okay, these are called search queries or search engine queries. Okay, let me give you another example. So my other business is in the photography niche where I sell photography courses. So one of the very popular things there we do is we learn about flash photography. Like you can see here, this is not mine, but you can see here. And one of the things in flash photography is something called as a commander mode. So here, a lot of people type how to set commander mode on the Nikon camera, right? So I know that because again, I've done the analytics of this, which I'll be showing you later. So again, you can see if someone types this, and boom, who ranks first here? Okay, so I won't say I'm the first. This guy, because these days Google gives a lot of preference to videos, which I'll talk about later, but you can see I almost come first. Second here, you can see creativepadmedia.com. This is my second business where I sell online courses related to photography and videography. And boom, let's say they start going through this article. And I've kind of written a long article, detailed article where everything is mentioned, and then they like it so much that they decide to see, okay, this guy's also got some online courses. Let's check him out. And you can see I've got a lot of courses here, and that's it. They decide to buy one of these courses. Again, what happened? Somebody actually was looking for something. I provided them value, and they ultimately can. I'm not saying all of them are going to convert, but there's a good chance that they can, but you're not spending any money for it as opposed to, let's say, spending money on Facebook ads and all these things. So you can generate sales if you optimize your content for queries. Okay, and to be very honest, I gave the first two examples as a kind of show off. So do forgive me, I did want to show you that it's working for me. But let's take a neutral example also. Let's say someone types how to make French press coffee, and the reason I'm writing this is because these days I'm learning how to make a French different types of coffees rather. I'm completely passionate about this field right now. So anyway, so somebody does this, and let's say again they go to the top website here. And now this is not mine. Don't worry, I've not started a coffee website yet. I don't think so I will. But you can see it. So they go through this and maybe they check out some gear. And you don't have to always sell a product. Maybe, they will definitely be referring some French press material, some equipment like this, and they can give their affiliate links also. That way also you can monetize. Point is, if you're ranking on top of Google, you're getting traffic and you can monetize. That is what SEO is. Don't let anyone confuse you with crazy definitions of technical definitions. Okay, so now that you understand that you have understood SEO, in the next video I'm going to be making one very, very important point. It's going to be a very short video. The next one I'm going to make a very important point, which is actually going to tell you what is the most important thing in SEO, and you'll actually be quite surprised when you go through that video. And after that video is the time we'll actually start off with learning SEO. So I'll see you there. Bye for now.